Hey, 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 y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How y'all doing? This is Mizzle 14 here with my bro, Neil. What's going on, y'all? Today, we doing the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta live after show. So, I just finished watching the episode, and it's going to be right after, fresh in our mind. We're going to talk about it, what we thought about the first premiere episode, and let's chit chat about the cast members, what we expecting, what we hoping for the future of the season, what we thought about the tonight episode. Do you feel like it's real? Do you feel like it's faking? All that stuff. So we're gonna go all that. Momo will be joining us. She just said she just came home for her son practice and work, everything. So she getting her little stuff ready. She got to finish the last little bit of the episode, and then she gonna join on with us. So we ain't gonna jump right into the review yet. Right now, I'm gonna talk about the show's update. So y'all give an update of what shows coming up and what reviews I will be doing, and then we get into talk about the cast, and then we get into the episode. All right. So let me share this real quick first. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How's y'all's Monday? I know it's the day after 4th, so y'all hope y'all had enjoyed a great holiday. Most of us yesterday was on, what was it? No, not yesterday. It was, what we on live? We was on Saturday. No, it was Sunday. Yesterday. Yeah, I was partying Saturday. Yeah.
Remember, I'm the Joy Behar of this situation. I'm
Yeah.
trying to still spoken to until you break up the bullshit.
Yes. We was on live yesterday. We talk about Cosby. We talk about Tampa the Brown. It was a good live, everything. It's on private right now because they got to work on some editing, but she will put it up when she's ready. Auntie Momo. It was on Auntie Momo channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
And bro, the ironic part I just said, like by 6:15 they're gonna be blowing stuff up over here. It's
Mm,
art. You can hit they're blowing stuff up. So
yep.
I'll let you know, but they're already blowing stuff up over here. You can hear it. It's like Iraq.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So we have live shows up there. Y'all can see that? Yeah, y'all can see it. It's a little big. All right, hey Dominique, how you doing? What's going on? Yes, it's Alma the Great. So yeah, we'll talk about that. They didn't show her yet, but it's this fact. They said the record label's not trying to hear her. Oh, is she raw, hardcore raw or something like that? That's why they want to support her, or
She's very aggressive. She's like, why
because
fuck
to rap like that?
Brown? Where like she talks about pussy power, but not being like city girl, like So she's
Oh,
very not to be judgmental, masculine about the power of her pussy.
oh, okay. All right, y'all. So shows update. And if any of the shows y'all want me to add to this list or y'all have heard that I might have missed, put it on it. I'll probably not review everyone. I should probably watch it for my own entertainment and just check it out. Jocelyn Cabaret Miami is season 2 is on Zeus Network, Zeus app, and I think it's almost over. It's like it's not airing this past Sunday, this yesterday. So the next episode will be next week. It will be the last one. So we finally get to see their performance.
This
Huh?
was like the longest season, like they stretched it out of like you can go through the shows you introduced me to, Married to Medicine, all of them. But they're like 10, 10 episodes, but they stretching this shit out, trying to get the money out of it.
Yes. I don't know. It may be a reunion or not. So, oh, yes, it will be a reunion because there was some tea spilled in about the reunion that a couple of ladies fought Jocelyn at the reunion. So we will see how that goes. But
Jocelyn?
yeah, for her. That's what I was saying. I said, what kind of ratchetness is this? Davis McMahon is on season 2 on OWN. It come on Tuesdays. It's like I mentioned this yesterday. It's emotional heavy kind of show. So you gotta be prepared to watch it. It is really good acting. So it's not a bad show at all. It's on OWN. So watch that. He's a man now. So from a little boy to a man. So it's going through the same thing. MTV Catfish season 8 is on Tuesdays. I review that every Tuesday, and I upload my review on Wednesdays noon. So y'all catch that. It hasn't been really given like it's half been.
And I watched Dr. Lockup when you were telling me about, and I was upset. I was telling my partner, I was like, the guy that got played by the white girl, and he was
Yeah.
like, I was like, he's not a bad looking guy. I don't know where the confusion is. You know what I'm saying? And she just like dumped him like, ugh.
Yeah,
And
because she wasn't really feeling him like that. It was all about the money. Oh,
clearly, and I was like,
yeah,
bro, you can go have like the most any whatever. What are you doing?
for real. But people don't understand. They like the jailbirds and everything. And I said he could get any woman out here, but he has a specific type. So he want to be used, let him be used. I said, but I'll tell you now, if I was his mom, he ain't coming back to my house. The
At
first
that
time.
point, I was like, he wouldn't I would feel that he wouldn't even want her in his house.
Mm,
Like, I wouldn't even invite you in my shit, bitch, because you scandalous outside.
well,
I can forgive your prison sentence. Maybe you was boosting a skirt or something.
mm-hmm.
I don't want to have sex. I don't want to do this. I'm like,
Yeah, it's something. So we'll see how that unravels. Wonder World is on season 1. It's season 1 on Stars. I have stopped on episode 3. I gotta catch up on it, but it's a good show. It's like a mixture of Sex in the City, Living Single, for a woman. The storylines are great. Every woman have great storylines. The acting is good. It's like that. I just haven't been catching up on it, but it's good, y'all. If y'all have Stars, watch the show Wonder World. It's only 30 minutes each episode. So in each 30 minutes, it gives you a jam-packed episode. So you get to see the journey of the ladies. Potomac, y'all know I will watch that. Have you watched Love at the Lockup from the beginning?
yeah, I've been watching Potomac, and I'm waiting for them to introduce the new cast members and
Yeah.
how they gonna shake it up. You know,
Uh-huh.
the ironic part is how Potomac tried to be so like classy and like, I'm this, I'm that. They run with the drama more so than anybody over the Real Housewives platform.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see who's gonna come and shake it up. Just like I was watching the Real Housewives of New York, and they interviewed the second black lady, and
Mm-hmm.
the second black lady was like, "I don't see race. I don't see this and that." And the first black lady was looking at her
Hey,
like, "What
Casey.
you talking about?" And she was like, "What do you mean?" And it was a whole dialogue that wasn't on the Real Housewives franchise across the board.
Okay, yes. Um, have you watched Love Like a Lockup from the beginning? Um, I started Love Like a My journey of Love After Lockup started since end of season 2. I wasn't watching that Love of the Lockup since season 1 and the beginning of season 2. The end of season 2, I got on it since Auntie Mama was reviewing it, and then I started watching it, and then I started reviewing it myself.
I went back to it be
Mhm.
from Momo when she was talking about, "Hey Tony," the girl,
Yes.
with the voice, "Tony, get out my house." And then that
Yes.
kept me like
Yes.
motherfucking time.
Hey,
And I,
Tony. Yes.
yeah, then I detached from it, and now I'm back up on it. I'm like, damn, they got super scandalous more so than Tony.
Yeah, I caught it when the Michael Sam all that drama. I caught that and everything. Since then, I have been binge watching it since then, and I be
Yeah,
hooked. I ain't going back from backwards, but I have watched it since season 2 on Love the Lackup. But so it's good. It's not bad. Let me see what else. Potomac season 6 is airing next week, so I will be watching that and I will be viewing that. And it comes on Sunday, so I don't know. I may do a live act, no, a premiere, or probably do a live premiere episode on Monday. Cause I don't know, cause we be in the panel when that time the air on.
the live things. Maybe you can mirror what you're watching, like on your laptop, and you can have the commentary in the back.
I would
Because
have to do that. I would have to do that on Instagram. I can't do that on YouTube. They will not allow that.
oh, you lying, bro.
Yeah, they will not allow that. You can't watch it.
Oh, to see that's why Auntie Momo got okay. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I could do that on Instagram if I want to. If I want to watch the episode, because on Sunday we do the panel. So, um, I would do the live review on Monday, if anything. No, I'm seeing. No, I don't think so. I think it's a birthday party. No, I don't think I will be able to do the live that day because I think I'm going out for that Monday. So y'all get my review up. So y'all get it. Sisters on BET's on Wednesdays is, it hasn't been all that like that because I'm that Andy. It's just she's annoying. I didn't know she passed away until y'all told me that last night. So it's sad. It's crazy. It's really sad.
It
And
is. So
how she passed away too. On BET season 3, if y'all have watching the journey, the episode, the recent episode when Gary, I guess Mary wanted to marry Andy or something like that. It was whatever or put whatever. I ain't care for that. I was so done with that. I said, I know you did not go along with that girl for this Gary. P Valley, the famous P Valley down in the valley where the girls get naked. That season 1 on Stars, it was really good. It made a great impression on all of us.
I
And then
hope
we
they
get season 2.
out like they did. What's the other black one? The sci-fi one?
Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, because it's a lot of production value. That's why they counsel them. And like the one they did before with the same girl in Lovecraft Country. Pardon me. She was the main. What? It's like smoke weed people. They count all those shows because they were on location, and it took a lot of production money and process, and that's how they get canceled. Besides, just use a green screen because you love these stories. Just do it like the white people do.
Mhm.
Um, they're not really on location. Just use the green screen, and I think that's how a lot of shows aim towards black people get canceled because they want to be in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in the house that was constantly going and so forth. And it's unfortunate. I think we just need to CG that shit.
But they say it will be premiering in October, so stay tuned for that. And we'll both Auntie Mama and I will review that show. Growing Up Hip Hop LA is on Thursdays on WeTV. It's good, y'all. So watch that. I will talk about it every now and then in my lives. Ready to Love is on the reunion. I did part 1 on Instagram. I shared it. Huh?
Every now and then, because it's like it's not that entertaining, but every now and then I'll talk about
Tyler Perry, yeah. Yeah, he's not doing it for me. I don't know how it's like sometimes it's like a hit and miss. Some shows he do really well in, and there's some other ones that he's not. I heard he's supposed to be getting writers back anyway. So because he was writing everything himself, and
But
so
we also know that he doesn't give his writers credit. He'll say he wrote the whole thing and not give any of them credit. That's why people don't want to work for him
well.
because he'll take all the credit. That's it, and that's
Yes, they film P Valley. Yes, they do. P Valley is filmed at Tyler Perry Studio, and so that's why they were able to do another one because they not going traveling to other places. So yeah, it is at his studio, so that's good.
well, they're filming the Black Panther at the Tyler Perry studio.
Yes, yes. I don't know who's gonna have that for the new Black Panther.
That's a good thing.
Ready to let me see. Ready to Love is on season 4 is on reunion right now. I did part 1 reunion. If y'all go up, scroll up the chat, I'll share it on the chat. My live review on that on Instagram. Marion Medicine is on reunion right now. I haven't been watching an episode like that, the season like that, but it's on reunion time. So I follow up and watch my favorite YouTubers recap the episodes.
So, besides our show, what anime show do you actually watch?
Anime. I watch a couple anime, but I can't name them right now. Right now, I'm watching.
No.
Right now, I'm watching Black Clover. I'm watching Black Clover, and
Okay.
after I watch Black Clover, I'll go probably continue watching. What was the other one? Somebody was telling me about Demon Slayer, and we just saw the movie on that too.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't been watching anime like that much, but I do like anime. Um, Encores on Wednesdays. Y'all know I review that show, so my reviews come up on Thursday noon. So y'all catch that, and then Auntie Mama does has on Fridays a live
I
with
freaking
me
love
every
Encore.
now
I
and
like
then.
the viciousness, the drama of it.
Yes.
And I want to wait to I want to see the performance. I want to see what they do to accomplish.
I want to know what song they go. Yeah, I want to see how they really sound these songs in this EP. All right, so Put a Ring on It is season 2. It's on Fridays. I reviewed that show. I did a second episode on Instagram. It's on this chat. Y'all watch that. It's a really good show. It's based on 3 couples who was in passing their lives on trying to take the next step, but they haven't took that next step yet. So they came on the show to do like a 9 and 10 weeks process, social experiment, where they are. Yes, Dominique. Yes, I do watch Love with Man Huntsville. That's one of the shows I do watch too, as well. And I reviewed that too. I watched it. I reviewed that show from season 1 all the way to now. So that's one of my shows I review a lot. Let me see.
Bro, speaking of Huntsville, I want to see Melody return without her husband.
Oh yeah, she will be. She's not gonna be. They divorced already.
I want to come through like Powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? Get a new relationship and forget about Martell, because that's one show I've watched the whole time.
Yes.
I want her to come back and be like, "Who's Martell?"
Yes. Yes. So Put a Ring on It is that they 3 couples and they go on dates and doing this process of dating and stuff is trying to work on their own individual relationship, the individual selves. And at the end of the process, they decided they would put a ring on it and walk away. That's that. Love at the Lockup. Y'all know I review that show every now. Well, I review it. And this past Friday I didn't do it, but upcoming Friday I will talk about the last episode, this one episode, because the last episode wasn't that much anyway. And we talk about probably on Instagram, or I will do a pre-recorded version. Love and Marriage, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all know it aired today, and we're gonna talk about that right after I finish this show's update. And
are they still fucking ghosted?
I don't know if they're gonna do Ghosted. I mean, they had that little week-long Ghosted thing. It was only a couple episodes, but I don't know if they're gonna even put any more episodes on that. Because I reviewed that too, and I was like, why? So it's all about FTV.
Kind of cringy, like the shit how they broke up and stuff. But it's like Catfish, you know, it goes hand in hand. I was like, how are you gonna bring this back? This is like worse than Catfish. Like,
Hey, Dollies, thank you for joining in. Welcome, welcome. Hey.
Hey, boo.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, family.
Hey. All right, I'll go check it. Yes, I mean, check it out. I review. What was that? What was it about? We talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville season 3. It's gonna be on this Saturday, not this Saturday, July 17th, and also the same day, Family Fiance. I reviewed that as well. So I do Family Fiance and I do Love and Marriage Huntsville, and they both was good. It seemed like the season gonna be good. Drama, you know, Melody and Martell divorced. So we will see how that goes. Cause I know she's gonna be moving on, but he's gonna try to mess with her all the time. And you know, douchebag. Yeah, douchebag.
that right. You said that right.
Well, it's like he's doing the most sometimes. So you know he's gonna be trying to pick on her. And
Martell is like a nigga that can't let go of what he lost.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you know she had to interact with him because that's the father of her children. So it's like that's crazy. And Married at First Sight Houston will be airing July 21st. This Wednesday they will do a premiere show of how they pick the couples and who the couples are for this current season, and it will be on Houston this year. So,
ooh, I want to see that.
Yes, so it's on Lifetime, y'all. So catch it, huh?
Is that still hosted by Nephew Tommy?
No, Nephew Tommy is Ready to Love.
See, this is why you be confusing me with all these shows, bro.
Ready to Love is the one we talk about the couples and they go on dates and they pick on the person. And at the end of the process, 3 couples go on pick the finalize and they see updating. It's like a dating show. Married at First Sight is basically what the show is saying. You pick the experts pick the couples and they get married on that first day without even meeting each other. They meet each other the first time.
Are you down for that though? Are you down?
I wouldn't be down for that. No.
Hell no.
I wouldn't be down for that. If I ever do a show like that, I would be desperate on my behind. And
how does that work though?
Huh?
How does that work though? Like
it's like this people process. It's supposed to be a extensive process. Like season 12, they said it was the worst parent season ever because they didn't really match the people well. This season, they say they did it well, hopefully the expert did a better job, and they marry each other, and they go through the whole 8 weeks process, and at the 8 weeks they go decide if they will continue to stay married or divorce.
And no, it's called an annulment. It's not called divorce.
Right.
No, it's
not called
they all legally married. I think annulment happened. Let me see. It's only out of the whole history of the show. I think only 1 or 2 couples or 3 couples. I don't know. Tracy might be could tell me. It had annulment. Everybody else had divorce.
Yeah, but because you know how when you
Or stay married.
the dating situation, and when you date somebody, you put your best on. You know what I'm saying? You want them to get to know you, get to love you, your language and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I say, wow, you got a real life, you got a real person. Bitch, I got anxiety. I don't want to talk to you.
But fortunately, that's not the case because you sign up to get married, say I do. You never met them before. You have your first reaction on the altar.
That's crazy. I could not do that. I would hurt somebody's feelings.
Yes, and then you go on the process, and you go to honeymoon, then you go on the trips.
You got to fart in front of somebody for them to know that you're comfortable with.
Okay, and a bitch like me snore, so I'm gonna need you to sleep in the same bed with me first, and then see if you're okay after that. Cause I'm gonna keep it a stack, okay?
All right, so
natural things.
yes, so that's the show's update. If any other upcoming shows that's coming out, I know it'll be surely or surely they were coming out. Y'all let me know. I can update it or something like that. I know Queens, you know, the one with Eve and the Tori Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know the date yet, but it will be airing, and it's on, I think, NBC, right? It's one of those primetime television, ABC or NBC, one of those two. I wanted to fight Chris last. Yeah, Chris was a douchebag. Chris was too much. He was too much. He was playing around. He acted like he was all that. He wasn't all that. And then that girl Paige that he's married to, he said y'all know the whole thing. We were reviewing on my channel. He said he was not attracted to her, but had sex with her a couple times. And then afterwards, he said he ain't had sex. He was not attracted to her. Then he said he was only spiritually attracted to her. And then he announced that he had his ex baby mama who was not divorced. He was engaged to, but they broke up 3 months before he got on the show. So he was still seeing her.
What that Kevin Samuels niggas?
He
got born by the wrong one, and he like carries it on to like hate bitches forever.
Yes, he was doing a lot, and also not only was it a lot. That freaking girl he was with, Paige. I was like, we will all get annoyed with her because she was glutton for punishment. Like everything he do at her, she said, "Oh yeah, it's okay. I just want to be married." She want to be married so bad.
Whispering.
Yeah, she was a whisper. She was a ghost whisperer. She was whispering all the time.
So I try to be subservient and obey the rules.
Was accepting it. And then the finale, she said no. But then we come to find out they still seen each other. So I was like, girl, bye. Like, so that was that. All right, so that was the show's update, y'all.
It's a catch-22 because when I saw their reaction together, it was very be respectful. It was very like, I'm gonna put this dick on you. So you have to abide by my rules because I'm putting this dick on
you. Respectfully.
Yeah. So if I'm giving you heavy dick, you gotta keep your shit together. And anything else was out of her pocket. She couldn't do anything because she was touching the.
Yeah, I don't know. His first date with her, his official first date with her, was Bible study and everything. I was like, wow.
Because he didn't have anything to offer to her,
and that's that.
Yes. No share it out. Yeah, share it out, y'all. Share it out. All right. So did y'all catch the premiere of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 10? That is 10 years.
Isn't that crazy? I just said the same thing to myself. 10 years. That's a long time.
That's for real.
Of the ratchetness.
And all the characters they've had on the show after.
Yes, all the people they had.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 10 years, y'all. So I'm about to show y'all the cast and who's gonna be on this season, and then we get into the episode. All right.
Let's get into it.
All right. All right. Let me check out this comments. All right. So we have Yandy and Mendeezy. Y'all know Yandy was mainly and Mendeezy was mainly in Love and Hip Hop New York, but they decided to move in a suburban type area, Atlanta, Georgia, and she have a lot of family there. They have a lot of family there, so it's easier for them. It's an easy transition and everything. So it's nice for them to have her father and their cousins and stuff like that to be around and raised in a household. And Yandy's, like he said, New York is his heart, but he want to raise. He don't want his kids raising up in that type of environment anymore like that. So he wants the suburban lifestyle. And sit down. I said, yes, you better sit down, because if you go back to jail, I don't know, Yandy needs to get slapped for staying behind you another time. But hey.
Exactly.
That's the way it was up there. I said, you better sit down, sign, do something. It's pandemic. You better just stay around, stay in the house. Sure, you have to know that. Stay in the house. Give you some video games.
He don't be backhanding her, but he be strong arming her.
His pastor was Hansel, though. His pastor? Who was that? Oh, the pastor. I thought it was a grandfather.
I don't. You know what, man? When they were on, Yandy and Mendeezy was on this little couple show that they were on, the one that just couples retreat or whatnot.
Yeah.
For me, what turned me off towards Mendeezy is when he honestly said he don't know if he could stay with Yandy if she were to go to prison.
Yeah.
And have to hold it down, and he would have to hold it down the way that she did for him. That for me turned me completely off to that dude.
I don't see why anybody, male or female, at that point would not jump ship.
Just leave. Exactly. Just leave. No. Like that's crazy to me, because that shows you right there when it get, if it ever, knock on wood, it never gets to the for better or worse. When it gets to the worst part, you're gonna be on your own. Yeah. And you're gonna have to figure that out. That's messed up. And Yandy works too hard.
He's gonna comfortably leave her.
Yep.
It's hard because Yep. And I will tell y'all that you never know how it is when you get to that situation. So I understand maybe that, but at the same time that most men don't stick around with a woman who go in jail.
Papoose did.
Most women.
Oh yeah, give him
his exception.
Papoose is like
he's the rare exception. A lot of men in general do not stay around for the female going to jail. True. So in general, that's how it is. So most females, if you notice that most females will come and visit their men in prison, then the men will visit their women in prison as much. That's what sometimes they say the women prison visitation is less than what men's visitations are. So you can tell that men don't come and visit a woman after when they go to jail. But so they expect the women to be there for them a lot. But when they go to jail, they don't. So are y'all surprised that he said that? I think it's probably because Yandy stuck to be there for him for a long time, so you expect him to do the same thing. But in general, are you surprised when he said that as a man who said that as the general? And I just mentioned that most men don't stick by their females when they go to jail. So I was just surprised when he said that, but I was like, damn, she stuck by you all this time. Why you can't return the favor?
Well, what you have to realize is that a lot of men that come from the Tobagos, the Belize, and other places, they have a pride in how they want their women to present themselves, but they also have a way of having wives in other countries. Okay, and they separate, like, as long as she's like you in Florida and you in California, y'all shouldn't be talking. You know what I'm saying? So they it's a machismo, a macho type of thing. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like DC has that type of way where he was just like maybe a controlling way of women, and that's why I think he don't hit Yandy, but he will strong arm her and tell her to shut the fuck up. And
I was surprised.
Have that nature of control myself. I would say I'm not beating my husband, you know what I'm saying, but I know how to grab by the arm and be like, listen to me,
Only reason why I was so surprised is because he seemed, and at least from my opinion, he seemed to have made a change once he got out of prison. And I felt like, just by hearing, little interviews and stuff like that he did with Yandy, but then again, that's just me, giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. I seen it as in, okay, he realized, okay, she held it down for me for this long. There ain't nothing in the world that I won't do for her because she did this for me and she was there for me. Like she even kept a secret of them not even really being married for real in real life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so to me, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of surprised because I really had faith in Mendices that she stuck with your ass through money laundering and all this and you would still say if the shoe was on the other foot, you don't know if you would, nigga, what?
Yeah, that's the only thing about it, because she stood by him like that. That's why.
They playing paper right now. He has to say everything, so he won't violate his parole.
Right.
So he's doing everything for the TV, because remember they had to give him allowance to be on the
show. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Places. So what he's doing right now is trying to blend in who he actually is as a person. Okay, reality, how we spoke about, and then what he's presenting on the TV. He can't be like, I'm strong armor bitch, or you know what I'm saying, I'm dealing with drug dealers or anything. He can't say that. But his character is how he subsequently got into trouble. Mm-hmm. Because in nature of men from islands, we running blocks. We trying to get immigration papers.
You so silly.
Okay, so anything in between.
I ain't mad at you.
I hear, right? So next we have Kirk and Rashida, Force Facts, shout out to Force Locks. Oh my God.
Oh Lord, I can't stand
I don't know. Hey Gemini, what's going on?
Gemini Fly, what's up, boo?
Welcome for my extra mini
nap. Oh,
I hear that.
Baby, I'm jelly. I'm not feeling good right now myself, child. So I feel that.
So Kirk and Rashida, they had much this episode, but we will talk about that. But they still together. Out of all the stuff he does put her through. All the stuff.
Why, Rashida? Why?
And she's still stuck with him. And try to justify that, I did it too. I said, girl, stop it.
Girl, but did you have a whole ass baby? Did you get somebody? No, you didn't.
How did the baby mom and the baby disappear?
Okay, come on now. Okay, come on now. You ain't lying.
For real. So we'll see more about their storyline and everything. Not Erica. I'm jumping ahead. Scrap and Bambi. All right. So I think they just got the baby number 3. So I think she just gave birth to her third baby, and they seem to have issues this season and this so far. And I guess it's maybe because he's not around as much that she's claiming that he's not around. We'll see more about that. Sometimes Bambi will go over the top sometimes. And, Scrappy sometimes he can have his moments. But I don't think Scrappy is that douchebag guy.
Third baby, right? Remember that again. Baby disappeared. That motherfucker about 11 right now. And you trying to live your life out here in a whole new celebrity lifestyle with new kids. And that's the shit on your back. Yeah, we got to think about these things.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I pressed my hand again. My coworker gave it to whoever that coworker did to sit there behind down, but don't get jumped. Like he gave everybody.
Right. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Jim. I hope you get to feeling better, boo. I think I got a little cold or something, child. It's I don't know. I party too hard. Catching up with my old ass.
Yes. So Erica Safari, they're the season. That's why it's like a lot of stuff that's coming out is playing out this season.
They all had that shit set up.
Yes, and one of my favorite YouTubers, Flores Rocks, mentioned that on Twitter, saying that she think this storyline is fake because it's like it is so put on. So everything y'all know on social media is playing out right now. That tweets that he said and all that stuff, the issues, the drama. We'll talk about a little bit more of that when we get to their storyline. Spice is coming back. She was not aired on this premiere episode, but she will be in the season. So that's Spice in the middle. And then next to Spice, we have Cardi Red. She was not aired as well this episode, but
we gotta give Spice some respect because she's the #1 dance hall
Come on now.
MC in
Yeah,
her
I love Spice. Sure.
and she's
Yeah.
crossing boundaries. Like these people, like I want to do R&B now, I want to do country. No, Spice done cross boundaries.
Yes.
Ooh, look what Dominique said. Word on the street, it's not his baby. It's just for a storyline.
Oh,
Baby.
What?
wait,
Ooh, girl, the ghetto. Tell us what you know, girl.
That's what
wait.
I'm saying. Sure. It's just for a storyline. Well, the son or not the daughter. The daughter looked like him a little bit. So I hope it's still talking about the son. Oh wow.
Probably the son, right? Because why don't shit? They haven't shown any pictures of the son just yet, have they?
Wait, because I don't know, not to be disrespectful, we know that she was fast in the pan.
Mm-hmm.
She was.
Way
Yeah,
before
she absolutely was.
she has a notorious nature of being fast in the pan, jumping A, B, C, D, all the way to Z.
He said fast in the pants.
I don't want to be
Oh,
ridiculous,
good.
but we know that she's synonymous with that.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying.
Sleeping with other people's men, fighting them, that was her storyline, and so on and so
Mm-hmm.
forth.
Mhm.
So it's like if a man's like throwing shit money at her or whatever, I don't think she would be opposed to giving up
Oh no, not at all.
No,
Not at all.
yeah,
no.
she would be like, okay, she would be like Birkin, she would be like Louis, she would be like,
Mm-hmm. That coochie talk Birkin, English, and all that. Yeah.
yeah, Spanish,
Yeah,
French,
Spanish and French and French. Yes.
yeah. So that's what I'm just trying to make it clear because we know her hustle game, and she's on a hustle game, just like fake ass relationship.
Mhm. All right, let's continue on with the cast. We got Sierra Gates. You know, she was married. Well, not she
I
married.
want
She got
Sierra
engaged
to get
to
new
Pasco
names
last
and
season.
handle her
We were talking
business.
about that, the update on that,
Mm-hmm.
and what's going on with her and Beefgate Roscoe, Jasmine boyfriend that was on the show. Said this is
Mm-hmm.
I
Jasmine.
want Sierra to stick to doing clean ass lace fronts and being kind and not trying to fight everybody because she
Y'all,
got
can I?
like your
Can,
grandma told you better, but she's doing what the camera do.
y'all, I hate to say this about Sierra because she is a beautiful boss,
Mm-hmm.
independent. She's a boss out here. But am I the only one that feels Sierra is very airheaded at times?
She
Like
is.
Yeah,
very
as I
bobble-headed
am. I'm
sometimes.
an airhead. My
No,
best
not
friend
like that though. Not like that though.
yeah.
That's levels to airheaded. That's a whole
No,
nother level.
I'm no wait, auntie, because I'm smart on a lot of things that a lot of people aren't smart on. But to be like naive and an airhead to things is like, oh, it's just dismissive until someone be like, bitch, you shouldn't have done that, you know? But because I know nuclear physics, associating and stuff, accounting and stuff like that. But I don't think she is not that dumb to have handled such a business.
Very true. Very. That's what I said. She's smart. In my opinion, she has a lot of book smarts. She knows the business. Of course, I mean, you don't even have to question that. She knows the business, but she's had her own business for years now. But I feel like when it comes to a lot of common sense, she's lacking a whole lot. And honestly, I'm still not over her not beating that girl's behind when Sierra first came on Love and Hip Hop and her
Yeah.
assistant was messing with Shooter, baby.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Y'all remember that? Girl, that was
I clearly remember that.
My
Clearly
God.
remember that.
oh, that was so good.
So we have Mama D. You know she's back, but we
Crazy.
see her this season. We didn't see this episode yet. Young Jock, we see a little bit of him, and he's back. And apparently they gonna show his process of getting married to Kendra in the
They
season.
got married? What?
After they get married, but on proposal, like the
Ghetto
game,
ass nigga about
playing the
that.
wedding,
Oh, okay.
playing the wedding,
Okay.
like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that for Jock. I like Jock. Jock is really like that cousin that
Yeah.
you want to go spend a night at that cousin house. That's who he reminds me of. So
Yeah,
I
because
want
you
to
know
see
why?
him get married.
He's humble. Yeah, I
Yes.
remember back in 15 years ago, but I gotta keep my money up. He's humble. He's not trying
Yes,
to spend
yep,
his
you're
money
right.
on jewelry to shine for motherfuckers. It's like,
You're
no.
absolutely right. And then I like he's not afraid to make himself, he's not afraid to make the mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, he's a goofy person and he's okay with being goofy. He don't try to be this fly nigga all the time. Like, he's just that cousin. You want to go spend the night at their cousin house.
Safely.
Yes.
Even though the nigga, you know, he packing a 9 and ready for war. But you know, you say.
True that.
I don't know who that Jasmine boyfriend
Well,
is.
who Jasmine was the one on the show said
Who
it's
was the
his
girl with the pink hair with the bang?
I'm about to get to who the new cast members are.
Okay, cool.
The last three ladies are the newest cast of Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
This farther left right here with the natural black hair.
Bantu knots. She's beautiful.
Her name is Amaretta the Great. That's her name, Amaretta the Great. That's the one that last night somebody was telling her that she rapped about her mom.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
That's her.
Before you was talking about she this track to her mom?
Yes. Okay.
So that's that.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle, in his red background, is Rennie Vucci. I don't know if it's Rennie Vucci or Rennie Vucci. I think it's Rennie Vucci. Like that. And yeah, I don't know. It's like Lucci, right? That guy for Lucci for Hollywood, so I guess it's pronounced the same way. Rennie Vucci. And I don't know. I ain't never heard about her. I never heard none of these names.
Never heard of them either. Yeah.
I was usually interested. The only person they show.
I know Amaretta because she's very hard spitting MC. She's not like for the meat. She's not like pussy popping on the handstand city girls. She's like, fuck niggas, don't live with me, don't talk to me.
Is get a better name. Get a better name, girl. We talking about Amaretta Great or Rennie Vucci. And the last one is Young Baby Tate. She's the daughter of what's her name? No, get me wrong, Dionne Ferris. She's a singer and she's a Grammy Award singer, and that's her mother. So that's right there, Young Baby Tate, and she a singer. So she said she a singer, rapper, entertainer, all that stuff. I said, girl, all the accolades. Okay, we get it.
All right, we get it, boo.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta drop your accolades at your ankles because
the only new cast member that was mentioned this episode was Young Baby Tate, right here with this pink long hair. She and only one introduced. The other two was not introduced yet.
That's the one at the end, right?
The one with the pink background with the long pinkish hair.
I feel old. I don't know who none of these babies is. Yeah. Young Baby Tay. Child. I'm an old school bitch. I'm a Aretha Patty type bitch. Okay, I don't know no young stuff.
That's what I said. In a Gucci, I'm ready to play girls. All right. So let's start off with Yandy and Mendeezy storyline. All right. So you know they moved to Atlanta. They was always in New York, and they want to have that suburban lifestyle. You know, Mendeezy just served 4 years. I said, well, 4 years. That's a lot of time.
He was supposed to have gotten 8, right?
Yeah, I think he was supposed to be 8. Yeah, so he served 4 years. So he's out now. He's good. I was saying right now the episodes are filmed in the panorama, so it's still the like the leg end of the pandemic because they say it was like filmed 6 months ago or something like that. So Yandy mentioned that she's still doing her activism. You know, she still have her organization called Freedom.
Oh my
she's going to Kentucky and to rally for the Breonna Taylor because it's like they still trying to get that time when they still trying to get the officers charged and going to jail and easy transition. She had a lot of her families there. She went to a young jock. That New York money going a long way in Atlanta. Yes, because Atlanta is not that expensive either. Because you work in New York, sure, got to save that money up. Okay. Atlanta, sure. And yeah, she said she's going to rally. She want to go to Kentucky, but her family's worried about how she got maced, all that stuff. Yandy was going through a lot doing these rallies, and that's and she would talk about that. She said she go talk about it on Young Jock Show because he's in Atlanta. Everybody know him. The radio show get the word out there. And basically, that was it on Yandy and Mendeezy storyline. They didn't really sell much. This episode of them. So how y'all feel about this? By Yandy and Mendeezy being in Atlanta, coming to Atlanta, all that stuff, and what you hoping for their storyline for the rest of the season?
You're muted. You're muted. We can't hear you.
Sorry, like Auntie Momo said, Yandy know the check. Why? Is because
Come
she
on.
has business with Mona Scott.
Come on.
She gonna be popping from
There we go.
wherever you want to do Atlanta hip hop vacation,
Yep.
couples club. She know because they have a journalism thing. I have because you know when to get into and where to be at.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get into those things. So once you have the whereabouts of it, it's in your favor to stick to those things. So
Right.
that's where she's at. She's going to be everywhere. What's the acronym? Love and hip hop, whatever.
LHHATL.
Yeah, there you go, bro. Whatever. She's going to be there.
As I can honestly say, as a Black woman, I am so proud of Yandy for the activism that she is showing. I am proud of her for not being afraid to be on the front lines, to get maced, to get arrested, and things like that. The one thing that I'm not gonna lie, Yandy, she's not one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
You know how just some people's personalities or whatnot is just, it's just not your cup of tea. And it's not nothing that I have against Yandy. It's just I don't see her as being somebody I could like hang out with, if we were ever in the same circle. But the one thing that I do love about Yandy is you can knock that heifer hustle. She hustles her ass off. And if there's anybody that I could say that I could take a page from their book and apply it to my own life and how I would want to succeed, she would definitely be somebody that I would take notes from. Because she always is going to have a check. And the smart thing about Yandy, like you said, Sir Neil, she's in good with Mona Scott. Mona Scott has been her mentor, she said, since like college days.
Yes.
And she has kept that good relationship with her. So being that Mona recognizes the hustle in her, even when we can be 50 years down the line, Yandy going to always get a love and hip hop check.
Yes.
Always.
Always. They said, hey, he did federal charges.
He did. That's what I was going to say about Dominique. Yeah, because Mendeces was supposed to do 8 years. It was actually like, I want to say it was like 12 years. Then he had agreed on doing a plea deal for 8 years, but he only did 4 years on federal time. And Fed time, you're supposed to do day for day. Yeah, so you're right, Dominique. He probably was out there snitching.
Oh, got us on. He better keep low. That's how he probably got out of New York. He said,
gotta go.
Well,
being in the field, she know how to play the game. She got to play by these rules. She got to tolerate and not be the reality, what they're trying to give us. This is supposed to be reality TV. No, she's trying to keep her man, and she's trying to keep the buck. She's trying to keep the conference. She's trying to keep the communication.
Yeah. Like that was a smart thing for her to do when everybody in the world thought that they were married. That was so smart of her and ingenious of her, in my opinion. Like, I'm not y'all think I married this nigga.
Not my money.
Not my money, not my hard-earned coins. She was like, I'm gonna make y'all think that, but please believe, ain't none of his crumb snatching ass baby mama's finna get a dime off me. Baby. And they thought they were too.
Remember how they disappeared kids? They disappeared all his kids.
Yep.
They vanished.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it's also this season, the trailer seemed like she is Infinity. You see something going on with Infinity, like grandma, something like that. So I don't know what's going on with that.
I was always interested in that because it seemed kind of funny. Because was I the only one? Or do y'all remember when the story first came out about her adopting this girl, Infinity? Infinity said like she didn't have her mom, like her mother wasn't in the picture. She didn't have her dad, and like nobody was around. But then later on, the mother popped up. Say it again. I'm sorry.
The Infinity girl went wild on Instagram talking about how you see her and stuff like that, and she just again disappeared like all they kids with other baby moms. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like
no, you're good.
Like these niggas like disappeared. Like
it was. I don't know, but I'm interested in that story about Infinity because I feel like it's something that they're not telling us. And I don't know if they're not doing it on purpose, to protect her own privacy, but there is something up with that girl Infinity. I don't know what it is.
To carry them on in the show.
True that. You're right.
Can be.
Very right.
Like we'll see how that goes, but it seems like that's gonna be their storyline. I guess her continue her activism, the one Infinity, and we'll see how Medici plays on. I guess he's just gonna be staying home. But I mean, I guess he got to go through probation or something like that. So he won't be doing much. Let's stay home, take care of the kids. You got time.
Right.
Okay, I bet 5 cents to both of y'all, so that's 10 cents altogether. That give it a little bit of time that Yandy and Portia's activism is going to catch up to them.
It's gonna what?
It's going to catch up to them.
Oh yes, absolutely. I absolutely agree on you. I feel like they have
for the popularity, how they're abusing it, and it's for
absolutely
this person on TV, this person on reality. So you owe me 5 cents, Ms.
I believe it too because a lot of people who are activists, for example, Beyonce, she's an activist. She donates and she does a lot of stuff, but it's like you don't hear about it because she doesn't need.
You can be silent. It's like my wife, like I do personally. I don't pull out cameras when I'm giving somebody a hamburger. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You are absolutely right, Dominique. She sure did, because I remember her saying that she wanted to do it with Jim Jones. She shopped Jim Jones around on it because you remember Jim Jones and Chrissy, they had turned it down a couple of different times until finally, Jim ended up giving into it. But yeah, it was supposed to be Jim Jones and Jewels.
It was supposed to be something around. Yeah, it was supposed to be something about
in New York. Yep.
I had to make that whole get out the love of hip hop scene.
That's why Chrissy was like, "I'm not fucking with you."
Chrissy is my girl. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Out of all the Love and Hip Hop franchises, put them all together, my favorite person, hands down of all times, is Chrissy. Yeah. Chrissy and Mama Jones, and I'm good. And Mama Pam, Big Mama Pam, and Big Mama Lyrica.
I'm beating you up, your best friend up, and all your homegirls. Don't come on my husband. We ain't no business, no nothing. And you got to think of that shit, and make fun of it. But she was the only one that's like, nah.
Yep, and stole on her ass.
Yes.
Chrissy was too real for that.
All right. So the next storyline was introduced after Yandy and Medici was Young Baby Tate. That's the one with the pink, long pink hair.
Talking too much.
She mentioned that how she's the daughter of Deion Ferris. Her mother didn't really want her to be an entertainer, a singer, stuff like that. She was worried about her doing that. She wanted her to go to school, the regular route, get a education, go business, all that stuff. But that's what her thing is. And she's supposed to be headlining in this virtual show called, I'm trying to get the name. It was Southwest.
South by South. No, it's South by Southwest. That happens every year here in Austin, Texas.
South by Southwest. Oh, okay. I was like, what she was saying?
Yeah, because Austin, Texas is known as like one of the music capitals of the world. And so every year for a week straight, they have South by Southwest. And when I tell you every artist, every entertainer, everybody comes here for South by Southwest. So that's a big deal to be headlining South by Southwest. That's a huge deal.
Quite a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she had Christy. Dominique said, "Hate Christy."
She said, "I hate her, Mama." No, Dominique.
Christy, she was okay. I think Christy, but it was like.
Wait,
she bad about it. I like how her bad about it.
Deion Ferris.
Yeah,
Which one was she?
I try to remember what song she said. Y'all can remember what song she said. She was a Grammy singer. So
let me look it up.
I'm gonna look it up and see.
Dominique said, "I hate her, Momo."
Yeah.
I'm gonna need y'all to tag me in it because I don't even know the name.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up.
And so yeah, that was her storyline. So it wasn't much, but she said she's excited. She's nervous about the thing. It's virtual because it's Panorama, so she had to do the virtual singing live, and it seemed like she had a nice voice. So we'll see how that goes. So she said her song "I Am." If y'all heard about it, I ain't heard her song before. She said, "Well, they say I'm hopeless, like a penny with a hole in it."
Yeah, send me to my Instagram. I need to. I've never.
Oh,
It makes me feel old because I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about, bro.
okay. Look, so Dion Ferris, she's the chick from Arrested Development. She sings. She was singing the song Tennessee.
Arrested
Take me
Development.
to another land. Take me to another place. Let
Yeah,
me
I know that
forget
song.
Yes, that's who she is.
Okay, then she is not as young as she's portraying. Even Black
Yeah,
don't. I thought she was like a newbie. Like she just
no,
clocked
yeah, her mother was in the Arrested Development. She was the chick
her
with the
mom,
gap too.
not her. Her mom was.
Yeah, her mom was a chick in Arrested Development. Y'all remember the group Arrested Development had that one singer in it with that big old gap.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
who her mama is.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my
I remember that.
Oh
God.
yeah, she
Okay,
jam. She jam.
that's interesting.
They say a
She
whole.
jam. I ain't even mad at her. Her mama's a legend. I ain't even mad at her. Go ahead, girl.
Is she being
Yeah.
respectful with her legendary status or talking about Birkin bags and vagina?
Oh.
Yeah, because Dion Ferris, she was one of those neo soul type singers. You know, the Arrested Development. That's what they were. You know, like not all into the extravagant shit. They was hippie folk,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
black hippies.
black hippies, punk,
Yeah.
queer.
Yes. So she said her mom got one Grammy. I think she said her mom got a Grammy, so she tried to get two. Well, I said, you try to one up your mother. All right,
That's right, Tracy. Yes, Tracy. That's the other song she sang.
yeah,
They say I'm hopeless. Yes, that's the song.
yeah, I remember that
Yeah,
song. Yeah.
There's a penny with a hole in it.
So, I don't know. Let's hit it. Oh
Yeah,
yes,
that's in my
yeah.
head.
Which
In it.
one?
Yes,
This
that's
reminds me of oh, I sampled the song. The other ladies, the famous, the hopeless girl, the one with the bang.
mm-hmm.
Other lady's daughter is coming up. See, this is what. Stop smoking weed, people. Let me ask my husband. One moment.
No worries. It was cool to see them in the Cascade roller ring, though. If I ever go to Atlanta, I want to go to Cascades.
Yeah, yeah. Her seat opened up when she was in the skating ring, and I know Tracy remember. And people who in New York, y'all remember Empire? That was like the best skating ring. They closed that down, but that used to be the jam, like what they played like the hip hop and R&B music, and you go to Atlanta skating ring and all that stuff. It was good. They had the arcades of music.
Yep, we had one of them here too in
Yeah,
Austin.
it
Yep.
was really good. It was like that was one of the hot spots for skating and stuff like that. And it had that same format, the roll around in a circle. And I love that. It had the kids section, it had the adult section. It was a family thing. So that's all we got from Young Baby Tate. And yes, right, Tracy, remember that? Yes, that was a spot. That was it for Young Baby Tate. Well, I guess we'll see more of her storyline. And I didn't really get to see the super trailer like that. I mean, they did show that at the end, but I wasn't really focusing like that. So I'm just gonna watch to see how the storyline unfold. All right, so next we got a scene with Bambi, Erica, and Sierra. And they always talk about they men and all that stuff. And Erica saying that how it's what she was saying? Let me see.
Well, Erica was saying about how she's, having her issues with Safari and
Safari, there's a lot going on, and some days you don't want to be bothered with it. It's like she feel neglected, and she's like, it's hard to talk to him. We really had that conversation, and he put it on Twitter like I'm the worst person he ever picked.
he was wrong for that.
In my life, and she said how he would put that under business regret. So Sierra said, you gotta fix that. You gotta really sit down. That's just like, what you want to do. Do you want to stay in this, or do you want to let it go? That's something that you have to decide and stuff. And she's thinking about that, and she don't want to give up because he's like he put asked for my hand in marriage. She this that. I love him, but it just changed. She said stuff just has changed, and I said, oh.
I can honestly say that being it is very different. It's very different from when you're dating, from when you're engaged, to when you're married, and to when you have kids.
Yeah.
It is all and nobody shit perfect. Let me be the one to tell you, and nobody shit perfect.
And Bambi, on the other hand, said that she got baby pregnant with baby number 3, and it just like she's saying that Scrap is not around, and I was
I
like,
feel bad for Bambi.
I don't think the Scrap will not be around. I mean,
but see, the thing about it is, she's been pregnant 3 years in a row.
yeah,
That's gotta be hard as hell.
yeah,
And then on top of that, when you pregnant, it's you want your man to be able to read your fucking mind.
yeah,
You want him to be able to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it. I shouldn't have to tell you what to do, this, that, and the other. But somebody like Scrappy, let's keep it real. Scrappy is a hood nigga. And
yeah.
so he's sensitive, but he still got his hood nigga ways to him.
Yes,
So you can't expect him to be sensitive and to cater to you and to do everything that you want him to do.
To give less, and she can't let this.
Exactly.
She expect him to do more in the house.
You got to break it down to somebody like him.
It's like, listen, here's the
okay.
This, and all that stuff, and that's that. So we'll we go on Scrappy Safari and how his side of things, because he's saying that he's around, but it's hard, it's tough. Baby number 3.
But then too, you never know. He could be around, but he could have an attitude.
Yeah,
he could be shut down and not want to talk. And honestly, it's even worse for you to be around me and to have an attitude and not even be around me at all.
And not in the same person you don't speak. Oh no.
Exactly. Exactly.
Shit, I was saying, so Sierra was like, I'm friends with y'all, but no more bros. They said, no, you gotta pick a side.
Right, bitch, hold on.
I said,
okay, that's me. But
girl.
Thank you. You was my friend before you was his friend, so fuck him. Okay.
About a man, you gonna say you still with the man side too? I said, girl. I mean, yes, they was playing around, but they was like, oh, girl, you pick a side. You can't be doing that.
All right. Sorry, y'all. The song I was talking about, I had to, because y'all gonna know this song. It's called Soul to Soul. Keep on moving.
Yes. That's traditional black song. Everybody know that.
Yeah. So that's the daughter of the artist who's passed on, who we're having reference to. Her daughter made her own album. Can't remember her name. So I was like, but yeah. But you know what Soul is, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Tracy. Man.
You're looking like Soul to Soul.
It's a whole different ball game. Yes, it is, Tracy.
Yes.
And it's like you cannot prepare for it at all. Now, mind you, I was 30, 31 when I got pregnant and had my child, and I still was not ready for it. So yeah, it's a whole different beast.
Yeah. All right. So that little scene with Bambi and everything. But you know, it's funny. I was reading on Twitter. Someone was saying that, well, Erica and Bambi seen they was pregnant in the scenes, but they had wine in their hand. I said, oh, they did.
What?
Well, I don't think, was Erica pregnant at that time though?
No, I don't know. That's what somebody was saying, that Erica looked pregnant and she had a wine in her hand, and because that will be brought up in the season that she said she announced that she was pregnant.
But even so, you didn't see her drink it. She was just holding it in her hand. She was holding it. Had to do that.
People stop. And then Baby had a wine in her hand. But I would say, I don't think Baby was drinking it. They was more talking than having a drink. So
you know what Erica be giving me? She be giving me setup, baby.
Oh,
what?
A setup, baby.
Yeah, like she waiting to get pregnant because
a jump off. Yeah,
exactly. She be giving me setup, baby. So she was like, I don't even know. I'm not ovulating yet. I don't know.
Can we just say though that Bambi is one of the most cutest pregnant ladies? Her little belly, she is so cute. She one of them heifers that's just straight belly when they pregnant. Like, damn, bitch, I don't like you, but damn, you look so beautiful.
Yeah, you know, just all in her belly, right?
Oh, belly, that's it.
Her snapback is hella clean. Like she's
you can have wine when you're pregnant, because I had a glass of wine twice when I was a glass of red wine.
Yeah,
yes, I sure did.
Twitter was putting that, mentioned that. I said, oh, they pregnant, so why they got to drink it in the glass of? I said,
but you know, see, the confusing part is like, bro, we don't know. We're not having children, so I'm sure that a woman knows, like, she can have wine
And the doctors will even tell you that you can have red wine.
Trimester, whatever. I know the trimester thing. So
Well,
like,
people told you can't drink when you're pregnant, but I know some people do. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
So,
you know better. You know better. So I don't know.
Yep.
Show Infamy on VH1, True Crime Show. Oh my God, VH1 getting in my favorite. Oh, True Crime is coming back. Yeah. I think. Oh wait, let me say. What's up with this show?
Ooh, Infamy.
Infamy.
Oh, this one is getting into my favorite kind of show. Ooh, let me write that down. Let me write that down. Infamy.
Infamy.
Have y'all watched Monica's True Crime show?
Monica, the singer Monica?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know she had one.
Yeah, because that's what I was telling Cola the other day. Is like I want to do my reviews, but it's not like on the reality stuff. It's like on the true crime, ghost story stuff or whatever.
Okay.
And Monica has a whole show where she like evaluates unsolved stories, and solved stories.
I'm a nerd. I love that kind of stuff. What kind of show is it? I'll do some reviews on it.
It's kind of like you remember like America's Most Wanted when the guy would talk.
Yes. I love that. Yes.
Like John Harriet killed 4 people, and and they like show like the murder victim, like, and if you've seen this person, please call 911.
All right, cool. I'm gonna look that up.
I like True Crime. It is, and I heard that it is coming back on VH1 on MTV. One of those shows.
What's the name of it?
I think she said it's Infamy on VH1, a true crime show.
Yeah.
Infamy on VH1.
All right, so Kirk Rashida, I watch it. So
Chad.
Yeah, Jamila said she will watch it if you do a review on it, Sunil.
I bet it'd be good.
Kirk Rashida. They didn't have much storyline in this episode. Basically, the scene they had was in bed. They son Carter's borrowing them about the video game.
That boy got big.
Video game. Well, yes, right?
He has gotten
video game not working. And he said if it's not this Carter, other kids is blowing up their phone. And that's it, basically. And the kid Carter got in the bed with them because he said he can't see in his room because his boot goes to the closet. You know, young little kids do.
Like my child.
Man. Oh, poor Tutu.
Yes.
Like my child. I can't sleep because it's a monster in there where you kick that monster's ass and go in there and go to sleep.
That's what I'm saying.
If he come at you, if he come at you, you got my permission to kick his ass.
He said, "What?
Like my grandma used to tell me, if I'm gonna beat the monster's ass, I'm gonna whoop your ass. So you better go whoop the monster's ass."
Yes,
it's too funny.
But yeah, that was all about their scene. It was that I said, okay, kids, blow up your phone because it said we seen all the kids that were in the house. It was only Carter, so it was like, what's up? And then it seemed like the trailer. It seemed like Rashida might be pregnant again. I said, oh no.
I have a question. What do y'all think is up with the baby mama and his other son?
She disappeared. She just went ghost like the whole story.
I follow her on Instagram, and I haven't seen her posting like nothing. Like she never posts them together. Like Kirk and her son, never of the Cannon. That's his name. Never of them together. But that boy
served a strong non-disclaimer agreement and been told to hush up.
Maybe so, because that little boy and their little boy Carter are twins. They are fucking twins. And I'm sorry, Rashida is a strong. She's a strong woman. No. Absolutely not. There is no way on earth I'm going to forgive you having a whole ass child on me. You knew about the child. You were there for the fucking delivery. And the only way I found out is because we filmed a damn TV show. What if they wouldn't even film a damn TV show?
That's what I say. You wouldn't know. Nope. You wouldn't want to tell me.
Well, let's give Rashida her strength because she caught that shit in filming, like you said, in the middle of a reality show.
While pregnant.
It was like, oh, I'm okay with it. Knowing good and goddamn well, she wanted to put this nigga in a bow tie and hang him up in the closet.
Yep. That's why I say Rashida is strong. She has a strength in her that I will never know. That's what, as a woman, I will never know that strength.
I don't want to know it. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know that strength.
I want to know that either, right? All right, y'all. So that was that. So we'll see how long. And if she get pregnant again, I'll say, girl,
That do you.
no, I don't
But
know what.
then now she don't need to because she older than me. I'm 41. Bitch, stop. You
That's
don't
what
need to be
I'm saying.
having
But
kids
that was
40
another
plus.
thing. Yeah, that's what I was like thinking. Like when Mizzle said, like she may get pregnant again. That's a
Mm-mm.
beautiful thing because she is a woman of a certain age that they say she's not fertile. But if she want to have a baby and she can, I think that's a great thing.
That's a great thing, but girl, stop. We are some seasoned
It's great.
bitches.
She have
We
enough of
need
this,
to
and that's how
thank
you know that
you.
stuff.
No.
No more, you know, pressure.
Mm-mm.
And they also got businesses as well together. So they have
Right.
a shop. So
And
it's a
no,
lot more better.
no, shit, no. You got to think about the long term and shit now. I'm 41. Rashida's at least a good, strong 45, 46, somewhere around there. And then Kirk is into his 50s. So, nigga, if you still shooting out some babies at 50
My
something?
nigga,
No, I don't want no milk dud head
Kurt
ass
is
babies
old
from
enough to
him.
have dated the brat. Okay, so let's make that clear.
Kurt was at the grand opening of the dashiki shops when back in 1942 BC. That nigga is old. He ain't got no business be trying to have no goddamn more kids
That's
out
what
here.
I'm saying. And it seems like he gonna be with it anyway. So we'll see how that goes, right? So let's go with Sierra. This girl right here, the
Oh,
storm right
Sierra,
there.
Sierra, Sierra.
All right, so we see her buying ring. She was buying jewelry, and then it
Mm-hmm.
flashed back 3 months ago. I was like, oh, what's she doing? She giving the ring back? I said, what you doing, girl? I thought she said something,
I
but she
thought so
buying the
too.
ring. So she went back, and we saw the thing that Big A Bosco proposed to her. You know that thing, and then a week later, at the proposal, she ended the engagement. I said, oh snap! She ended the engagement because she used to feel like he didn't change. She thought he was different. He thought he showed a different side of him, but it's not the same, and it's all that stuff. So she thought about it. She thought about it. She still got some kind of feelings for him, but she just can't be with him. But we know that she's with a new guy named Eric. That she said it only been 2 months and stuff, and that's that. You saw BK Brosco put a freaking, and I ain't had his picture in there because I don't think he's gonna be a main cast. He's just a supporter cast, and he was posting like he said, "Oh my gosh, you sent my proposal, and then all the stuff, you ended engagement, and then I see it was another man, all that stuff." Like he seemed like he was really bothered, all that stuff. So she said, "I gotta go see him and put him in peace of mind." And then we go to the shop looking for shopping for clothes, and he was throwing jabs. He said, "Oh, you shopping for you and your man?" And stuff like that. I said, "Boy, bye." All that stuff. But then again, I would say, yeah, I would say the week later, you end engagement. I would say, well, what's going on? So she would give a piece of clarity. All that conversation, it just turned left. And they was going back and forth, arguing back and forth. And then she blurred up, calling his name, calling BK Bosco Eric, her boyfriend name. I said, oh, girl.
Whoa.
She said, Eric. He said, what? He said, and she could have said, no, she did not call him another man's name. I said, oh, snap. Oh.
You know, I can't judge her because at this point, women are adapting men's behavior. How they be juggling females and shit like that. Women are catching up to them. It's been like the
Yeah,
the last
it is
years.
what it is. I mean, he was a
So
player. He was playing her during his relationship, but
if you playing me, I'm gonna play you too. Women are like, okay, and yeah, like you said, she mentioned the other guy's name. That was by accident, but it's some shit that's like, okay, I already know you saying fuck me, and so I'm going to say fuck you, but I have wishful thinking.
hey, y'all, whoever watched the episode, y'all thought that was an accident. She mentioned Eric name in the middle of the
So
argument. Man, we could.
No. She knew what
No,
she was doing.
no, it was no accident. She
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 knew what
was
she was
she was
doing.
gonna get out of his under his
Girl, bye.
Eric, and he said, "What? Y'all know you didn't call me a man?" I said, "Oh yes, she did." What you gonna do? You
What
better
you
not
gonna
get it in
do?
front of national television that we didn't do
and
that.
click into his phone and see all the sloppy bitches he's messing with, but he can't click
That's
into her phone and see
exactly.
everything. You know what I'm saying?
I-
She did that to like spite him. You know what I'm saying? Like Eric on purpose. Because I know you fucking with Ashley, Tiffany, Wanda, Sharonda.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Every bitch with a key on the last of her name.
Sure.
BK has always, always, always given me F boy tendencies.
Yes, he did.
He has always had that trait. He ain't never seemed like a good stand up guy type dude. Never. He has always just seemed like a nigga. And then he has disrespected her so many times
Yes, he
on
has.
national TV.
Yes, he
Blatantly.
has.
Blatantly. The last time is what was it last season when he had called her out about texting another nigga and had like put the text messages, everything that she said out there. Like he disrespected her
And he was
so
fucking
hard.
a whole nother person
And
and
he,
having kids
thank
on
you. And then too, like I say, Sierra is airheaded in the sense that you kind of get the sense that she liked that shit. She liked that toxic shit. She can't have no good loving relationship. Like her relationship gotta have just a little bit of crazy in it. As long as it got a little bit of crazy, he at least needs to call me a bitch every once in a while and I'll be all right. Like that's the kind of relationship she like.
Mhm.
And that's sad.
Well, it is. So excuse me. And I think he was in his feelings because she ended the engagement. I think he was hurt that she ended the engagement.
That hurt his
But
pride.
you thought she was going to stick around with you and stick around out with you all the time just because he proposed a question. Yes, you got her vulnerable moment. You know, Mozart would say, "Oh my God, you're proposing to me," and then she sat back. She said, "Hold up."
Yeah. If you have a spouse that's willing to forgive you and look
A
out
week later, this engagement is done.
Yeah.
What you said?
for real. I said no, if you have a spouse that's willing to forgive you over your shit, stick with them. Because just like we know Sierra's an airhead, I told you I sometimes am an airhead, but it's just naivete. It's not
Yeah.
me looking at people with, it's just naivete. But she's very smart. Look at her business accomplishments. Look at her forward, So she's not a complete airhead. And sometimes men take advantage of that shit. Like, I'm going to push this over on you. I'm about to be fucking bitches in your own salon. Remember that one? And in the same club. Remember that one? And she was like, "No, nigga, I'm not that stupid." So as we call her airhead, she was like, "Nah, nigga, I'm catching up." Remember when she hit baby girl with the purse and brought the girlfriend of the other
Her
Oh,
whole
baby,
life
she
story.
straight there.
Through her
G at
whole
that
life
hoe with
story.
that purse. Wee!
Yeah. So she's not that stupid. Airhead, yeah, that's just being naive and
I
not,
remember I did review that. Like I said, Sierra, her life story. That was her purse. Because she
Baby.
life for that purse.
And then they were locked in like they were locked
Mizzle,
on
what she do? Do
two
it
pit
again.
bulls.
What she do? Yeah.
She bought it from the east all the way to the damn west.
Yeah.
Slavery and reparations. We are
Yeah.
old.
Her life story was in her purse when she threw that.
Yes, yeah, that was she knocked the shit out of her with that damn purse.
Well, but I guess we'll see more about that. I want interesting to see her storyline with Eric if he's ever gonna be in the show and see what's going on. But if not, I guess she gonna be a main supporting cast because it seemed like she had a little storyline, but it seemed like she's gonna be mostly grouping with other girls and old ladies and talk with them. It's like a socialite and stuff like that. So that probably will be her storyline a little bit because I saw this. I don't think the super trailer did they even show anything about her storyline that much? No. I think it was everybody else that was mentioning it.
Well, remember, they got so many people on the cast. How can you show everybody's storyline?
Yeah. Not even snippet though. So I guess she might be like a main cast supporter. So
they should have brought Jocelyn back. Can't nobody do goddamn love and hip hop like Jocelyn.
She made the drama all time.
Hey. That's what you good at. You always in your little maid outfit. Child, can't nobody do it like Jocelyn when it come to goddamn reality TV. That bitch is crazy.
They need to cut the cabaret off and send her ass back to Love and Hip Hop.
I don't think Mona's gonna have that.
She disrespected Mona way too much.
Too much.
Mona ain't gonna have that shit.
Way too much.
Mona ain't having that. I mean, yes, they was able to. I guess they patched the things they have in Miami, so I guess they gave a little.
True that. Yeah.
Wasn't in every episode either. She wasn't a big thing.
Does Mona own all the franchises of Love and Hip Hop across the board?
Mona is Love and Hip Hop.
Yes, she is Love and Hip Hop. Yep.
Okay. So I'm thinking
you can't get on Love and Hip Hop without going through her.
It's like you're a turnkey store. So it's like, are they like renting Love and Hip Hop out? Or it's just
you can't. You have to go through Mona Scott to get on Love and Hip Hop. You gotta go through Mona.
Made a little agreement, they apologized, whatever, but she still ain't gonna trust her 100%. So it's like, no, you go to the Miami, the Noodles one. These are the mainstream ones, Atlanta, New York.
Or you know what? She probably had some of her contract that she probably still had to fulfill. Because you remember, she quit on the reunion, the last season that Jocelyn was on.
Yeah.
She quit at the reunion, didn't even come, like she ended up showing up, but her and Mona had ended up getting into it, and she didn't get on stage from there, and she just flat out quit from there.
And
So
another point to piggyback off of you, like when you sign these contracts, they can be 6 months, 8 months,
mm-hmm.
and at a point, if you choose to quit, you have to remain silent.
Yep.
So you can't go forward with any other show. So that's why it was like time for her to be like,
ma'am, do that last new thing before she got her contract, huh?
Yep. And then she went right on over to Zeus.
You can't do nothing else. So
yeah. So the last major thing in this episode was Erica and Safari, right?
Oh, Jesus.
And Safari was saying that everything is an issue with her. Everything is always an argument. I could drop a pen, it's an argument. I could go out for the walk, it's an argument. I could say hello, it's an argument. Everything is an argument. So it's like, what's going on with them? He will take out the trash. The weather picture, weather photo is by the trash can. Yes, he did that tweets. You know, the tweets are going back and forth. We heard about that. That's what I'm saying, that if they playing that in the storyline, I said that we basically know the storyline so far now. So it's like the tweets, all that stuff, they going back and forth. And Safari met with Scrap, and they was talking about the similar thing. Bam is on his case that he not being there, and he don't understand that. Why? Because I am there. Safari said it's always an issue with her. I don't have no enjoyment, no fun, none of that stuff like that. So Erica saying that she's
surprised about Safari is that with that long that he only got 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of these niggas got multiple children with blue. So I give him respect for not and only having 2 children. But I also don't respect him being a simp. He's simping out. He's simping to Erica.
Yes. And he did mention something that got me paused. So I want to get y'all a little input in chat as well. That he said that she's name calling him or calling him out his name in front of people. And I was like, oh snap, that's not good. Cause I was like, at the end of the day, if I with my husband and we had a hard time outside, we had a disagreement outside, we had that argument in private. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna be cursing you out in front of people in public, all that stuff like that. People go disrespect you. And we make up and stuff like that. And then it was like you kind of dismasculating the man in front of people. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to do that to your husband or your girlfriend, also like demasculate them in front of people, because then it was like this, and then he go lose respect for you.
That's right. And
then when he lost respect for you, then it's gonna be hard to come back. So Erica, you do this, huh?
So why are we expecting so much from her? She throws drinks on women.
Yeah, I didn't say I expect anything from her. I'm just saying what he's saying that got me paused. I say, okay, you should not be doing that. So I don't know why she don't understand where he's coming from when he said that. I don't know if you're gonna mention that, but I would say that because you can't be doing that. You can't be. I don't mind what you have your issue with him. Don't be arguing him in front of people in public like that. Have that in private, and then act like y'all was okay in the public. But not to say other day, don't do that and all that stuff.
My whole thing is, this is what happens when you play around with the union of marriage. Yeah. This is what happens when you try to force a situation of 2 people to be together, and you plotting and scheming, and maybe at some point in time they did love each other or they had some sort of love for each other. But individually, both of these motherfuckers are some clout chasers. That's off the rip. Number one. They both have their own brand. They both have their own money. They're both independent and their own entity, but they came up off of the strength of being out there in the public, being wild, being crazy. If there were no Nicki, we would know who the hell a Safari is. If there were no Kardashian, honestly, we would know who the hell Erica Mena was. Let's just keep it 100. So when they met on that show that they were on, what that scary, whatever show that they were on, I'm sure that the both of them, they probably were physically attracted to each other, whatnot, but off the rip, they seen dollar signs. And they kept that relationship between the 2 of them going. They both on VH1. They was like, look here, we can have this. We can make this work. And like I said, at some point in time, maybe they did love each other, but that's only because you can be around for somebody for so long and eventually have some sort of love for them. But then being in love, no. And they played with that marriage, and now you got 2 kids out the shit, or one and a possible out of the shit, and you just thought that okay, when shit is gonna be perfect and honky dory. No, you was bullshitting from the beginning. So since you was bullshitting from the beginning, you play stupid games, you get stupid fucking
Stupid
prizes.
shit. Yeah,
And
stupid shit.
that's that.
And, again, what you said. If Erica is the Kardashian role, so is
Mm-hmm.
Safari.
Yep.
Contrary to him being a man,
Yep.
because they were dropping dick pics and pussy and shit. They
Yep.
were doing the same sexual attraction thing. I have no talent, so I'm going to um, tantalize you another way. Just leave
Yes,
it.
and then let's keep it real. I mean, not knocking no married couple and what you decide to do, but why would they take what is supposed to be intimate between a marriage in the bedroom and take that shit to OnlyFans to make money off of? That was always their thing has always been we gonna capitalize off of this. You a reality star, I'm a reality star. Yeah, I'm feeling you, you feeling me. We done fucked around this and the other. Whoop de whoop. You never know. You know what I'm saying? We could really make some money off of this. We could be a power couple off of this. You know what I'm saying? They use that, and this marriage to that advantage. They got kids out of it, and now these kids got to be the one because they mama look good and dumb, and they daddy is dumb and dumb.
Yeah.
And
The
that's that.
part is, if you want to do all your freaky shit, go do that. Just keep the camera off, my nigga.
Thank
Don't
you.
nobody needs to be filmed.
Nope.
I don't care if you want a ball gag in your mouth, a dildo, a horse, whatever. The first
Whatever.
does not have to be filmed and processed through public relations management and put on TMZ. It doesn't have to be machined by it. If and that's it. And I think they are using their marriage, as you said,
Mm-hmm.
their keys, their all that shit. It's like
Yeah.
it's
And
fake.
one more thing, another reason why I love and I respect Chrissy is that's another reason why she said that her and Jim did not want to come back to Love and Hip Hop because that started to put a strain on their relationship. And
And
her
she said, I'm not
relationship
doing
comes
it.
before all of that. And
That's why
Chrissy
she
even
beat
said,
up everybody.
she said, once I seen that shit started to affect where I lay my head at and my man has a problem with it, nah, I'm not with it. I'm
Yeah,
out.
yeah, for real, so like that. And so let me see. So she said he kind of changed up. When she got married, they changed up.
Mm-hmm.
She felt neglected, and they sitting down, they going back and forth, that little dry little argument they had. And basically, he said, "You know what? This one-on-one thing sitting down is stupid. It's pointless." I said, "No, it's not pointless.
No.
If try to make this work, it can't be pointless." He said, "You go talk to someone. I talk to someone." I said, "How you gonna work if y'all don't talk to each other?"
Exactly.
So, and y'all got kids, so you gotta make it work. So she was done. He said, "Oh, well, I don't care." And she said, "Oh, you don't care?" He said, "Listen, you accept it or not? I don't care." And she said she got upstairs, slammed the door, and that was the end of the episode. She took her mic off, and that's that. And I was like, he said, "Just well over with." I was like, "Oh my god."
And you know what? Another thing with Erica too, I don't like that she is as disrespectful to any man. Period. Just she's very disrespectful. And like he said, when she calls this a bitch ass nigga, like
Oh,
how are
yes.
you okay with that? There's no coming back from a
You don't
conversation
know
like
how
that. Like
many
I don't
guys
care.
will lose their shit.
Thank you. I don't care how mad my husband would to ever make me. I
Don't
would
do that public, yeah.
never, ever, I would never in my life, this life, or his life, anybody else's life, call him a bitch ass nigga. That is the ultimate disrespectful thing that you can say to your husband.
Yes.
And obviously, I mean, he forgave her for it.
Camera, auntie, on camera.
That's stupid. No, not at all. Nope. So, like I said, they played a stupid game with their relationship, and they're winning this stupid ass prize. And you're getting you like if it was really something that they wanted to fix, we would not be seeing it. We would just be hearing about them coming out over the other side from it. You know what I'm saying? But you letting this shit play out for the cameras to see. I don't feel bad for them.
For it. Yeah, it's like
Mm-mm.
that. And Tracy said that he really changed. He always been a big baby. He has been. Like Safari is influenced a lot. He has. That's what he kept saying. Oh, nobody ain't tell me it's gonna be hard with babies. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult. And so I guess it was a clip mentioned that. I guess it was like a special show with all the couples, a lot of people in the couples and the little hip hop did that little interview virtual thing, and he mentioned about other kids, and he said, did you mention why he didn't want any more kids? He said, because I got too fat with the first one. He didn't want no more kids with me. And they was like, oh, no. I was like, oh, shit. You shouldn't say that.
Yeah, and he said, when she got big, I got big. You supposed to, nigga.
Yeah, you didn't body changes.
The best thing I ever did was gain an extra 20 pounds in my whole life because I'm going to drinking.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And he said, I didn't say that. I ain't know that.
Don't use it anymore. I don't want to be like stick thin. You know, some people
I just don't feel bad for them at all.
Yeah, so I was like,
another thing, okay, we can't expect anything from them because they're playing the Hollywood thing.
Right.
It comes from them, matching up with the celebrity to show they're a married couple. They sell it to you, market it to you, and it's like, it's done now. Please do something for each other. And, I don't know. Somebody go to rehab. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know.
Before we get off the subject, y'all have heard the latest tea, right? Now that supposedly Erica paid somebody to get into a fight because supposedly Safari has been in Miami with Kaylin Garcia, who's also Joe Budden's ex, who also used to fuck around with Sin Santana? All that 6 degrees of separation right there. Because you mean when Erica and Cynthia, is it Sin Santana? That's what it is, Sin Santana. They were together, yeah. But I just think that it's very awkward. I mean, very ironic that he's now in Miami.
Rocks to get some, ping or pong.
I don't know, but they're saying that's supposed to be.
Yeah. So Erica she posted stuff. She had a long rant post about how she knew he was married and sleeping with a married man and stuff like that, and basically calling her out what that girl is. Mm-hmm. And she was like, the girl clapped back and said, no, we was in Miami as friends. We was never together and stuff like that. So I don't know where she coming from. She reaching on stuff and say, oh, well, our son is in NICU and you haven't come and see our son in the hospital. So like that for our stuff. And he's in Miami during his birthday. Now, he was saying that, because I know mentioned before, she said that she didn't want him in the hospital when she was delivering.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so it's a different story because I saw pictures that he was holding his son. We saw that on Instagram, social media. He was posting that up, holding his son and everything. So that baby's still in NICU, and he went to go on to celebrate his birthday. And I started, so she first type of way like that. He said, well, my son is still in the hospital in NICU and you still celebrate your birthday or so. People say, well, you didn't want him around.
Right. So, she didn't want him there. And then, wasn't it like another rumor, I don't know how true this is, that she purposely didn't name him a junior to spite Safari? Because Safari wanted a junior named after him. So she purposely did not name him Junior. So
I don't think that sounds far-fetched.
I don't know how true it is, but it was under the caption of something when she said, and she kind of hinted that maybe the son's name is Legend, because on the caption that she put with the picture of him in the NICU, it says like, finally my legend is here, or my legend is born, or something like that. Mm-hmm. But it was, I don't remember if it had to have been either T and Shay, Baller Alert, TMZ, one of those bloggers that I follow on IG. But she purposely did not name the child a junior to spite Safari. We don't know what the boy's name is, but it is not far-fetched.
Me looking at the shit that brought up, it makes me think that maybe if they didn't live their life vicariously through the internet, maybe they would have.
Lord, they still out popping fucking firecrackers.
With the public opinion and everybody talking about what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and so forth.
That's right, Tracy.
Yes.
Because he's a fucking cornball.
He is. And that's true. And the baby's in NICU. I wouldn't have been going out. It's like that. But I don't know. I don't think she had that much power to keep him away from visiting his son at the hospital.
She can.
Like that. Maybe she probably didn't want him while she was delivering birth because she'd probably be stressed. But the
You know what?
NICU baby, she already gave birth already, so now she's expecting him to be there.
Yeah, I was talking about this with somebody else. It's crazy how much.
Oh, Tracy said she can. Okay.
She can keep him from being able to get up there and see the baby, because I was just talking about this yesterday with somebody else. Like, men don't have any sort of say when it comes to having the baby and the pregnancy and stuff like that. And yeah, I can see her probably even telling him not to even let him in the hospital altogether.
Okay.
Like, don't even let him up on the floor, don't let him up and do none of that. And that's messed up, because that is his child.
Yeah.
But she didn't have, if he's not there signing the birth certificate, you know what I'm saying? Or even if she even put his name down, like, you never know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. They playing a dangerous
I
game
don't
with
know
their
why
life.
Safari's auntie was there pulling out the fucking caraway shells and tarot cards.
Or something. I don't know.
Somebody would got read down to filth. There's no way else about to happen.
Yeah, I do know about you can give hospital this name, but people not allowed. Yeah, I do know. I know that you can say, oh, this person not to be allowed there. So she gave him the name. So if that's the case, if she gave Safari name in the hospital that he cannot be in, so why are you blasting him that he's not in the NICU if he can't be allowed in? So I said, girl, that's contradictory right there. So it's either have the stipulation that he wasn't there for the delivery, but you want him there for NICU, and you give his name, or you lift his name off the not visitation list.
Right. Is he not banned, or is he banned or not? Like, what the hell is going on?
Exactly. You purposely banned him. So how are you gonna be mad because he ain't there? Come on, get it together, please.
AJW.
What's going on? Yes. So we talk about love and hip hop. So that's that from the African Safari thing. So we know we're gonna play out this whole thing, whether they're gonna get divorced or not, which I don't think they will, but we'll see.
I think they are. This was all for money.
Yeah.
They can only keep the jig up for so long.
And how about this is about to be the juiciest story, the storyline of the show? Because we gonna come back.
Everybody is tuning in. They put their stuff out there.
They've been building us up the whole quarantine. So I want to see what's gonna happen. Please give me a good ending. Come on.
Something, and I want to, like, who else is gonna have something interesting going on with them besides from Cardi Red being messy with her big plumped up duck lips? Like, what else? What else do we got?
That's what I'm saying.
What else do we got?
Gonna be given? I guess
they better be given, because we've been waiting on this. Atlanta is the most popping franchise, so they're gonna have to give it.
They're about to give us something, yeah. Because at the end of the day,
don't read Cardi like that. Don't read her like that. Don't.
No, Cardi don't do herself like that. Cardi did that to herself.
Yes, she did have to.
Role is all seasons of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is she's the antagonist. So she's back to and fro. You know, she's exchanging bones, basically. So that's her role. So let her be.
You're right. Everybody has a role. That don't mean I can't have my necessary opinion on what your role is. And my unnecessary opinion is she needs to sit her big, plump, swole up, bumblebee, stung lip ass down somewhere. Just sit down.
I don't know. To be honest, let's go down the line. Yandy Medici's storyline is not gonna be that interesting. It's gonna be kind of flat lines, kind of similar. She's done activism. He's staying at home, transition as a dad, full-time dad now, all that stuff.
Okay, I got a dime. Meaning 10 cents that Mandisi's going to be caught with another woman.
Oh my God! I was just gonna say that would make the storyline with them so good. He's messy.
That would make the storyline messy.
That would be so good, though.
I guess they're gonna rely on the new girls to bring some spice to it.
I'm interested in them. You know,
Rucci. Do anybody know who Minnie Rucci is? Can y'all tell us a little bit about her, Minnie Rucci? And
I just saw her from like the because I like the City Girls. You know what I'm saying? And she's like a circle. So she's like a rapper, singer type of, and she's up and coming. And she's with I don't quote me on this. I think it's Interscope. The label she signed on, but she's already she's an up and coming MC.
I hope I ain't saying her name wrong. I guess when she come in, she tell us the right one.
Also,
Right.
Like that.
We'll find out later.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like you know how we found music. You know what I'm saying? When we was young, you just discovered the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Now it's like, but yeah, she's someone to discover, I guess, until they start marketing her, and then she's gonna go be on Love and Hip Hop, sucking Stevie J's.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
That is a great Pharrell. I want to see how that storyline, because if she do a diss track of her mom, it must be some bad bubble between her.
Okay, and I need to know. I got to know what that's.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I want to know what's up with that. These new girls, y'all don't remember who they are. So like that. I think it's a scene that really what she had with her kids to say, oh, what can we go to roll and see? So this and that. It's a lot going on. I said, oh, he can't see the music.
Now I bet y'all 25 cents that there's going to be a YouTube discussion about this whole breakdown. So remember that you launched it, and I bet you a lot of these YouTube people are going to be talking about this because they're going to be seeing what happened with her mama, what her kids, her baby daddy, kids, and they're going to make it a whole thing. And it's going to be like, channel. Oh, we're going to tell you about Rennie Rucci. So get on it, bro.
You know, I'm excited for the new girls to come in. You know, pass the torch, get some new young blood that come in there, give us some, you know, something new to kiki about. Because, I mean, like you said, Mizzle, ain't nothing going on with these old bitches no more. Like it had this been 10 years ago, they could have been laying low and spreading wide. Now they got bad knees, they got bad backs. You know, kids is getting older.
Well,
you know, we trying to save it for retirement and shit.
What much could they do? So
exactly.
Yeah.
Foxy Brown and Little Kim stands have been arguing all over Twitter and Instagram. I'm Foxy Brown all the way, all the time. Listen to my voice. Somebody released a fake conversation on Twitter about Nicki Minaj, Foxy Brown talking down on Nicki Minaj. And it was because when they asked Little Kim at the last interview show, everybody was laughing at her because who would you do a versus with? She was with Nicki.
Yeah, that would be dope, though. I would love to see that.
It makes no sense.
Why wouldn't it make sense? Why wouldn't it make sense?
A versus with Nicki Minaj and her counterpart and her Thelma and Louise was Foxy Brown.
But listen here, all the shit that Nicki Minaj talks, all the ego, the I'm that bitch, the Barbs, she's that girl. I don't blame Kim because Kim don't have to solidify shit, bitch. I've been here. I burned you. So why wouldn't she call out? Thank you. And little Kim being the legend that she is, I don't blame her because I am that bitch. I'm gonna call out who I feel like is the hottest chick in the game right now. And if I were Nicki, being who I am, even though you might not be able to beat Lil Kim, it's the simple fact that a legend is calling me out. I'm gonna step to the fucking plate. That's just me. That's how I think. That's my mentality.
To get knocked out because the only thing
it don't matter.
Nicki Minaj accepted the battle and they went through their category of music. It would be wonderful. We would all love it. But who is Nicki Minaj going to bring out?
She gonna bring out all them goddamn big head, young money, cash money ass niggas.
Her secret weapon is Foxy Brown.
So
it obliterate everything Kimberly is talking about. She's going to intentionally bring out Foxy Brown to intimidate her, and it's going to be over.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know Foxy
Come on, Tracy. I mean, JW. Please tell him.
That's what I'm saying.
Foxy Brown has a catalog. Come on now. Come on now.
Just because that was the same era.
Has one song with Foxy Brown and 2 underground songs with Foxy Brown. So Nicki Minaj is not worried about Little Kim at all. Why? Because she is on her nemesis side.
All the more reason. All the more reason. The legend is calling you out. If that is your secret weapon, come with it then.
Brown have a catalog for a versus. Oh my Pete's sake! Do you want?
Yes, I said, what is the catalog? Give me her top 10. What are we gonna go? What is her top 10?
We're going Il Nana. We're also going China Doll. We're also going Broken Silence. We're also going Fever. And then we're gonna go to DJ K Slay. And we're gonna also go to DJ Clue. DJ Clue had 6 albums featuring Foxy Brown. Not to mention Fox 5. Not to mention, besides everybody, when the shit was going with the mixtapes, it was across the board. We can keep going. Not to mention her shit with Jay-Z. Not to mention she's the only person to come up against your queen, Beyonce, by telling her if we don't use Burberry to swim. Okay?
So again, what does Foxy have against Lil Kim? We need bangers. Tracy, I was just going to say that. We need some bangers from Foxy. Not just some little songs that
Hot spot. We can stop there. I'll be good. We can go second there. We can also go I think it's just like Candy. We also can go to the what is y'all talking about?
I don't think she can hang. I don't think Foxy Brown. I put money on that. I don't think she can hang. I'm just saying. I don't think she can hang. No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. But
this is so crazy. I don't understand.
I just don't think Foxy Brown can hang with Lil Kim. I don't think she could. I'm just saying though.
I think he's riding it because they was in the same era.
Yeah, because they was in
the he's riding because they the same era. But at the same time, we'll make it interesting. People will see more
watching, and Foxy. To educate people, because maybe Foxy was she wasn't all up in everybody's faces, but DMX and Foxy Brown, a dog and a fox, is about to get ugly. If you don't know about that, you gotta educate yourself. If you don't know about Noriega,
it's like that's what I'm saying. First, it had to be something that get people like really nostalgia and hyped up. So like that. Will I be hyped to see Kim and Foxy versus Kim and Nicki? To be honest, nah, I don't want to be hyped up.
It's like Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. That would be one.
Both was popping. I was hyped.
Yeah, hell yeah, that was tight.
Like Keith and Bobby is both popping. Like we out here Foxy. Yes, I know Foxy. We grew up with Foxy, but I wasn't checking for Foxy like that.
Kim, I wasn't either.
Nicki, yes, that was something that people want to know now because you gotta have versus battle is not for the old generation; it's for new generations too. So Kim's still been around, and she's still.
And another point you brought up: a lot of people don't know who Little Kim or Foxy Brown are.
Mm-hmm.
But Little Kim's name is still no mention. It's not. We haven't heard Foxy that much.
So either or, but some people were on the comments. Who is Little Kim? Who is Foxy Brown? But to reintroduce them. It would be like, that's what happened with Monica and Brandy. You know what I'm saying? They had their so-called beef after they did their verses, their record sales went up. People were reintroduced to their albums. If they do that for
maybe the young generation might not know them now, but Brandy and Monica names still been around. It's not like they just constantly and that came out and that's like that. It's like that. The reason why Keith Sweat people might not Keith Sweat that much because we haven't heard Keith Sweat that much, but Keith Sweat had still hits behind the scenes. Then his name was still around, so it's like.
And then because our mamas and our daddies, nigga, because I was a drama.
And then you know what? Not only that, Kim has even somewhat kept herself relevant by being in movies and making little appearances here and there. Like if you were to go to a junior high and ask Kim, a group of kids. 10 kids, give me, sing one Foxy Brown song and one Lil Kim song. Over at least 2 of them kids, they're not gonna know not a single song from Foxy Brown, much less who the hell she is, or much less even seeing her or could identify what she looked like. But they gonna know Lil Kim because even rappers nowadays have referenced Lil Kim. And a lot of rappers now, like Nicki Minaj, are little mini Little Kims.
Yeah, and you have to understand that after Foxy went deaf, she couldn't keep up her legend because she went deaf.
And that's messed up.
Only thing Kim did was refix her nose, put some plaster on her face, and she's a whole new human.
She out here looking like a whole ass owl.
And all her her last 3 albums didn't even go silver. So let's get that straight.
He ain't gonna let it go. He said they ain't gonna beat Foxy Brown. I ain't mad at you, baby, bro.
If you
you wanna rumble with the beehive? Put a hex on your whole family. What?
It's called the King Fox. It's called the King Fox.
Yeah.
Come on, Tequila.
Combed out like this shit, bubble up, lean up with the Colombians. Fox. No.
Yeah. So yeah, nobody knocking Foxy status. We know she's good. She was.
She is good. She's a legend.
They're both legends.
Yeah, nobody knocking that. But
both.
they called out Nikki, and that's what people hype for. So we want to see.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
That was so appropriate. She should not have said that. She played herself on, like, if it's a level 1 through 10, she played herself on a level 1,000.
I'm telling you, if Nikki was a real one, she would have. If Nikki was a real one, she would oblige to that. Even if I'm sorry, if Nikki was a real one, you call yourself this badass, you know what I'm saying? The bars and the this and the whoop. I want to see it.
This is why people shouldn't ask for a fight that they can't handle. Because Nikki is from Trinidad, okay?
That's the whole point. Kim can't handle it.
What she's going to do is pull out all the receipts that she has personally posted of her saying she wanted to be like Little Kim. She wanted to be like Foxy Brown. And Kimberly's dismissive behavior of her already bigging her up. Remember, she said she wanted the homage. She wanted the respect. And the respect was given to you at the table. She literally came crawling to your feet saying, I wanted to be the Little Kim, purple hair. I wanted to be Foxy Brown, strong. You know, she did that. So the dismissive behavior, it's like an unequal fight. She set herself up again because Nikki's gonna bring that shit recording, and she's gonna bring Foxy out. It's like loop. It's like Mike Tyson fighting. It's like Mike Tyson fighting Urkel. It's something to say.
Yeah, I like that reference.
You set yourself up, even though you can swing, even though you got them, but you set yourself up. That's it. That's it. Come on, y'all. You know it.
I just want to see her do it. That's just, I mean, even if she knows she's finna get her ass handed to her, it ain't the fighting the dog, it's a dog in a fight. I'm just saying.
Don't know that. We'll see.
A lot of people, have you guys ever listened to Drink Champs?
Drink Champs, I never heard of.
Yeah, it's a podcast with Capone, Noriega, and it's 4 other guys, okay? And I brought them up earlier because they did the song Foxy Brown's official diss, if you don't know it, Bang Bang, when she murdered Kimberly, okay? Y'all should look that up if you don't know it, but it's called Drink Champs, where basically they do what we're doing, but it's live. So they drink and they smoke.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I see it.
And they invited Kim and Foxy to discuss, like, hash it out. And Kim was like, no, don't mention it. Because she can't even sit in the same place with Foxy. I don't know how that is, but they're going to bring Foxy in for her to talk about everything with her new book coming out as well, okay? And with her new song coming out with Nas. So she's working. It's hard with a bitch when you deaf in your motherfucking left ear. Come on.
Yeah, like I said, nobody knocking Foxy. And it's that she didn't call Foxy out. So I guess it's a done deal.
I would be here for that too, JW. A little mini concert with Foxy and Kim.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here for that. For the
culture.
I think that's for the people. I think that's for the people that love hip hop. That shit would be magnanimous. That shit would be great. Come on. You know, if they stands came together and created like a force, like, come on. It's like Voltron.
So basically, what you said, they're not in the same force. So
okay, they we'll be like Captain America.
Ain't really happening.
Put all the rings together. It'd be like on some Captain America type shit.
It would be fun. It would be great, and it's for the culture because we all like them. We can't discount them. Him, nor we can't discount them. So, but nevertheless, if that goes down, it's going to be the biggest gay pride in another month that's not in fucking June.
Yes, y'all. So that was Love at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This was the first premiere. It was okay episode. It wasn't getting much. It was an introduction. So I hope the next episode we get to introduce the other two new cast members. And Spice. I don't know what Spice gonna be giving this year. I mean, you know, Spice gonna be Spice. She gonna do her thing, so like that. I mean, if y'all heard her recent song, get down with Spice, not Spice, Sean Paul and Shaggy. Y'all better go get it.
Baby, that is a banger right there.
Let me see.
Bro, you know what I was using when you brought up Spice again? I was thinking about how she went to Wendy Williams for the first time, and she told Wendy Williams that I have a something to tell you from Erica Mena. So she's Erica Mena's homegirl on the reality show. They already established
that. Yeah.
So fucking predictable. It's like fucking Play-Doh. We just predicted like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was so.
Yeah, it's called Going Down There. Well, her, Sean Paul, and Shaggy. That thing is a good song.
That song jam. Yes. Baby, I was dirty whining all
day. You know, the song's coming back up now, y'all. So y'all know if I go to the club and I hear that song, I'm gonna be going in.
Yeah, all the time. Shaggy's producing her new album, Spice's new album, and she's trying to, you know, basically it should not be like crossover. She wants to put that shit in America, and Shaggy's the only one who's like the dance hall crossover. Besides, who should I mention? Foxy Brown. Dance hall and hip hop is about to get ugly. But Shaggy is producing Spice's album, and she's trying to solidify herself here in America and trying to get on a chart. So that's good. And I'm excited.
I like how
she's forgetting about Sean Paul, because Sean Paul is in that bad boy too.
Yep. Yes, Shaggy and Sean Paul. That's a recent song for Spice. So, you know, she'll get one, and you know, they go on trips. I think they go to Dubai this year for their Atlanta trip. So we'll see how that goes, y'all. But and I also want to see Mama D antics. I mean, I don't think she will be giving much, but you know, her and Ernest still together, so we'll see how that goes.
They still together? What?
I think they is, because I saw him still in the trailer, so I don't know what's up with
that. He's a hot mess.
Well, so
what was the lady who read Wendy Williams with the afro, the vegan lady?
Tabitha
Brown.
Yeah. And I watched her interview over. I'm sorry, this is a sidebar, but I love how graceful she was.
Oh, yeah. That was the classiest clapback I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Sometimes you know how to curse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My husband bitch. Like, I know how to be disrespectful. And I hate when people call me disrespectful when I know how to be disrespectful.
Thank you.
And how she read her down and was like, and just giving her love. Yeah, I wish you would find love, because everybody deserves that, you know? I watched that shit like 4 times. Because the judgment, you know what I'm saying, on your whole relationship. And
she has some seasoning coming out on Wednesday.
Right. Your husband doesn't work at fucking FedEx. He doesn't work at fucking no. He has a dangerous job. He's a policeman.
Foxy Brown could have it.
He may not come home to you.
A meal. Jay-Z's other artist. Yeah, she probably could. I forgot about her. Now, what was Jay-Z's other artist? Soleil. She can have the verses with Soleil.
But no, Soleil is she's found her spirituality and no longer participates in hip hop.
Oh, so she's Pam. She done came to the Lord. She done found Jesus. Oh, okay. Oh, right.
No, she's not. She's like a hotep. She's married to Professor Griff, who is another hip hop artist from Public Enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So she's not. She like do like listen, they got in Jesus name oil.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, she definitely got on the same movie. Yeah, she did. She was at that time. She was with Genuine.
Yes, she so did, girl.
Yeah, that's crazy. She got off that pony and was like, "I need Jesus." So she went and found a Black Panther.
That is too funny, Tequila.
It is a album. Sex is a good song. Y'all better hit it.
That's another thing I was gonna say, Pastor Mizzle. I want to do a hip hop panel so we can talk about what we're just getting done speaking about, so everybody can say their pieces of the artist.
Y'all might have to lead head that because I wasn't big on hip hop like that. So
Mizzle got an old soul.
I'm a pop off again. Yeah, I'm into hip hop. I feel like some hip hop influences, but I can't really tell you a lot of these people back there is like that.
I learned that about Mizzle a long time ago. He got an old soul. He ain't with that rap gangster shit.
About riding that pony and running with JT and to be in a whole fucking hotel and looking for Muhammad in the sky.
Yes, y'all. So I know we want to keep everybody up because it's work night. So
I gotta go to work.
I gotta go to work. So it was a good 2 hours. I know we gave y'all a little thing because we had much lives going on because we was celebrating our own holidays too. And so stay tuned for our weekly reviews of Love and Hip Hop for both Auntie Mama and ourselves. It will be pre-recorded. Everything. Every now and then we might go live because we decide sometimes pre-recorded is like it's just too much work sometimes.
It really is, girl.
So we will probably every spot of the day do a live for the show, but next week will be pre-recorded reviews and we will put it up there for us. And Potomac's coming back out next week, so y'all stay tuned for that. And Dakota said it's my day off. I just got like 3 minutes. Okay,
go ahead, girl.
All right, yes. So yes, we enjoy it. Hope y'all enjoyed this live. Appreciate everyone who came in to call her. My two panelists, Auntie Mama and Tanil.
Thanks for having us.
I was about to forget my name in 2 seconds.
Not Tracy. Now I ain't forget. Tracy, Dominique. Yes, thank you. Like this episode was okay. So hopefully they pick up with some more bangers, more stuff like that going this episode to give us some more hypeness.
Okay.
This first episode was kind of like a little bit, but we still had to give it to you. Introduction. It's a whole 1 year hiatus. So I guess Mona had to ease her back into it. She can't give us all at one time, right?
So she just followed on.
She said she can't give it all that. She gotta ease her back into this thing. So that was that, y'all. So I appreciate everyone who joined this and everything. I know this Friday, Auntie Mom will do another live for Encore.
Yes, sir.
It may be earlier. I might not be on it or not, but I will catch the comments if she does it more earlier than the time we usually do it. So that's it. Anything else this week? Oh, Cash That Catfish videos. It'll be on Wednesday. And my Encore video will be on Thursday and her live will be on Friday. So that's it for this week. And anything, Married First Sight, new couple edition. They gonna introduce the new couples. I'll probably talk about that on Instagram, probably this weekend or something like that. So catch that, y'all. And if y'all didn't catch my Put a Ring on It and Ready to Love review on Instagram, every now and then if I miss a show and I don't even do a pre-recorded or live, I do an Instagram live review. I put it on the chat. It's in the beginning of the chat. Y'all can follow that. And my Instagram, Auntie Moment posted there as well, my Instagram channel. So follow those two. I appreciate everyone. Y'all have a safe week.
Thank you,
y'all. All that stuff like that. I appreciate it. It was a good live. Everything was longer than we expected, but hey, it was good. So like that, right? Y'all. So keep in touch. Y'all hit us up on the DM and our Twitter, Instagram. And if y'all any topics y'all want us to talk about, let us know. And that's that. All right. Let me see. Well, at least I get the big watch. Yes, binge watch the quarter. We treat both our channels. We putting out videos. We doing as much as we can, y'all. So getting out there. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Let me buy out with the Yes, Dakota, I did hear about Tracy for Love. Oh, what's going on? He's a ghost right now, you go in and out. Yes, I did hear about Tracy Dakota from Love and Hip Hop. Not Love and Hip Hop, Love at the Lockup. Yes. It was sad. Let's see. Further ado. All right. Here y'all. appreciate y'all.